What's up, social mafia? Welcome back to my channel, and in this video you're gonna learn about Instagram success story of Gary Vee. Let's dive into it. I decided to make the set of videos, and let me know if it's interesting for you or you want me to make set of series on the other topic. So basically what I decided to do is picking one Instagram account that is pretty successful on this platform, study this Instagram profile through many points and try to understand why this Instagram account is successful. So probably it's gonna be very handy for you to learn out different strategies that people who are already successful on Instagram, and you can implement it into your strategy. And today I decided to make a video on Gary Vaynerchuk or Gary Vee. You can check his Instagram right here, and why basically he's so popular on this platform. But let's begin with Gary. If you don't know who is Gary, Gary is, according to Wikipedia, he is a media person, internet person, or something like that. But I know Gary as being a motivational speaker for young generation, as a person who built up his really strong brand in wine business, who sells super cool shoes that many people are crazy on, and he is owner of the media agency as well. I studied the Instagram of Gary Vaynerchuk, and what I have found out. First of all, let's get into some data of his Instagram account. So you can see that he has 7.5 million followers and on average 1.29% of engagement rate. How do you calculate engagement rate? So basically it's a sum of interactions that are visible to us. Of course, if you are going to understand your Instagram statistics, that's going to be a little bit different formula, but for now what we have from this data is basically you sum all interactions, comments and likes and divide it by the amount of followers times 100% to get a number in percentage. So that's a very basic formula to calculate the engagement rate, which is a very good number according to the amount of followers that Gary Vee has on his Instagram account. The more followers the Instagram account has, the less engagement rate each post has. And on average, Gary Vee has around 100k likes and really a lot of comments. So that means the content he's publishing are very engaging. Why he is so popular on Instagram? I have studied his account, and what I found out, the first very interesting fact is that he is publishing 3 times a day. Yes, you heard me right, he's publishing 3 times a day. So basically that means 21 posts per week. That's a lot, but on the other hand, he's always on Instagram, he's always showing that he's publishing content, which is very good for Instagram machine learning and pushing his content even further. The second very interesting fact that I found out from his Instagram account is that he's not using hashtags. Probably before he was using, but in the recent post I studied like, I don't know, more than 100 posts, and he almost doesn't use hashtags unless it's his branded hashtags, which I think is making sense, because once the Instagram is reaching a certain level, the hashtags doesn't matter anymore. However, hashtags are still working for small Instagram accounts, or if you're just starting out, it's a great way to get more exposure within your niche. What else I found out is that Gary Vee is really publishing a lot of videos and IGTV. Basically what he's doing, he's repurposing the content that was created for YouTube video, for podcasts, or for any other channels, being repurposed and published on Instagram. Of course, he's not doing it all by himself. He's most likely having quite a big team who is working behind his content, but that's a great strategy because he doesn't need to create content for every single platform. You can repurpose your content. So if you have a YouTube channel and that's your main platform where you create content for, you can repurpose and cut your videos into short videos according to Instagram formats for IGTV or for the videos. So Gary Vee is publishing really a lot of IGTV when it's a video longer than 1 minute, then it goes to IGTV. When it's a video shorter than 1 minute, then it's published as a normal video for Instagram feed. The other very cool thing that I found out, which I think is not so many people are using, and it's actually answering the question why his content has so many comments and engagement, because he is using call to actions. There's almost in every single post you can find tag a friend, leave a comment, and he as well is organizing different competitions. Like before New Year 2020, he organized a competition with his branded hashtags 97club, and a person who would use these hashtags and write his wish, he would within 90 seconds Gary Vee would present something to this person. Make sure to watch this video until the end, because in the end of the video I'm gonna share with you top tip how to increase engagement and exposure for your Instagram account using popular Gary Vee Instagram growth strategy. Not only started his Instagram feed, but as well as his stories. He's also publishing a lot of Instagram stories. The main type of content that goes to Instagram stories is sharing similar content or inspirational content, creating some engagement, using some engagement stickers to like polls. One of his favorites, he's using a lot of polls. So I guess to find out what his followers want to hear from or see from him, as well as he is resharing his own content that he's published on Instagram feed or Twitter or other social media platforms, and promoting his products and services using Instagram stories. Most of his content is highly inspirational and motivational for the young generation. He's publishing a lot of videos, how he talks with young people, how he inspires young people, how he answers questions, and so on and so forth. So it's really a lot of content repurpose and targeting a young generation. All right, and then we come to the end, how actually Gary Vee started to become how he got a lot of exposure using social media is he called this method $1.80, and that the strategy behind it is very simple. So basically what you need to do is to choose 10 hashtags that are within your niche. Go to this hashtag and in the top tab you will gonna see under this hashtags top 9 pictures, and you will have to go to each of these pictures, leave a like and a comment to each picture, go from one hashtag to another, and yeah, so basically that's how Gary Vee started to gain a lot of exposure, and that this kind of strategy helped him to grow his wine business. If I'm not mistaken, it was on Twitter. So go ahead and use this strategy. I think it works super well. I tried it as well because you can really communicate and find people that are within your niche. And the most important thing that I have learned from Gary Vee Instagram strategy is that he knows exactly who he's targeting, and he knows exactly what type of content his audience is waiting for. So those two basic questions you have to ask yourself once you create your strategy for the Instagram or any other social media platform. You have to ask who is your audience and what your audience wants to see. All right, that was it for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave the like and the comment if you have any other questions, or maybe there's other Instagrammer on the Instagram platform that you want me to review, and try to find out why this Instagram account is successful. And until the next video and until the next week.